How is it going today? Lord, let's get my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jess.
We're Dwayne and Jess. Today we have for you a movie review, because you guys have been asking us to do it, and we love Marvel movies, and it is only right because we did Black Panther.
We did that.
Infinity War.
Sadly.
And we're doing Antman and the Wasp. Antman and the Wasp. I know that was corny. I know that was hella corny. It's okay.
Cringy.
It's okay. It's alright. It's a little cringe, ain't too bad. But anyway, if you guys have any reaction requests or any movie reviews you want us to do, make sure to follow us on our social medias. It's in the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Alright. And we start, and Ant-Man is under house arrest.
Right.
And he has to wear this ankle, the bracelet. What, for how long? Like 2 years?
Yeah, something like that.
It was like he had to do it for like 2 years, and because he wasn't supposed to go to Germany and fight alongside Captain America and all that stuff. And
yeah.
He got in a bunch of trouble. He wasn't supposed to go anyway. He wasn't supposed to take the suit. He wasn't supposed to go, so he is just in trouble. So
and then that started the whole what is it? Sokovia Accords. Sokovia Accords. And that was a violation for it.
Yeah, that was a violation.
So he got arrested, and he got house arrest for 2 years.
Yeah, and
3 days,
can't
something
leave.
like that.
He can't leave the house, so he's just like inside the house, like learning to do magic tricks and building like this whole like fortress out of cardboard to entertain his daughter, because he has nothing but time.
Exactly.
So that's where we come in at.
The ankle monitor went through the fence, and the police came and told you the time and what happened with the Sokovia Accords, and that was really important because it showed you the time difference between Infinity War and that time
and now.
So it was like a little bit, like 2 years since the whole Civil War into Avengers, I guess.
Yeah, and he's not supposed to have any contact with Hank, which of course was like the Ant-Man before him that made the suit and everything. He's not supposed to talk to Captain America. He's not supposed to talk to nobody. Like nobody's super he can talk to. So if he does, he's gonna be thrown in jail for like 20 years. Like he can't do it. But Hank's daughter is the Wasp now the Wasp, because before Hank and his wife Janet, they were both Ant-Man and the Wasp, and the Wasp was Janet, which was his wife, but they went to a subatomic level. Not they, but they had to.
They had to. It was like a flashback
level,
from the first movie.
And from the first movie, in order to save a bomb from exploding. And Hank was gonna do it himself, but his what was it? His something on the belt.
Oh,
the thing that makes him go small.
Yeah, I forgot exactly what it was called. It was a lot of was like messing up. So then he said he wishes that it was him that had to go, because if you go to subatomic level, you can't come back. Right. And so Janet was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and she was like, I love you and stuff. And so because of that, she was stuck at the subatomic level, and nobody could get to her. She went quantum.
And
she was in a quantum realm.
In a quantum realm. Yeah, she was just stuck there. And so that leaves her, like Hank, coming back with just him, and so now he has to tell his daughter, which is Hope, that she's not coming back and everything like that. So she's not dead. They don't know if she's dead or not.
Yeah, they don't know if she's there or not. So the theory was to like build something to go down to the quantum realm to check if she was there. And so that's when they were saying that, or going to the quantum realm. Ant-Man, when he went to the quantum realm, because he went to the quantum realm, if you remember, for the first movie, and he came back. So Janet Pym,
like how we said that.
Yeah, no, right? That was great. Janet Pym left like a basically like a message or whatever.
She was communicating with him.
Yeah, to Scott Lang, Ant-Man, and he was like, he called them because he had like a burner phone, and called them and was like, yeah, I had this weird dream or whatever, and blah blah blah, and then they
like he saw from his Hank's wife's point of view,
and that was and then they had like this wardrobe, and he was looked at himself, and he was a woman, and they were playing like how you go seek with a girl. Come to find out that was Hope. That was Hope and Janet. Yeah. And that something, when he went to the quantum realm, he had contacted Janet when he was down there. So now they have to go, and they're trying to find this piece they need, and they've been doing it through a shady dealer, arms dealer. Yeah, that sells to like the black market and everything like that. And he's like this pompous, like southern accent, dirty Dan.
Yeah, dirty Dan. Like he talked like that. Like and so when they went in to go get it. Oh, by the way, their lab can shrink.
Yeah, it was cool.
To the size of like a block.
As you saw in the trailer, yeah.
And just the size of a block, and they carry that. And they do the same thing with the cars as well, so they can get around unnoticed, because they're in hiding as well. Because they got in trouble and they don't want to go to jail and all that stuff. So they're in trouble too. But Hope went there, with the money, and she was like, let me get that part, 'cause that was the last thing they needed for the whole
quantum realm shrink machine. That's what we're gonna call it.
I forgot what they called it, but they need it. And he was like, oh well, he said, I know what you're trying to do, and he was basically trying to corner her into selling the lab to a business.
Yeah.
And making like $1 billion, and of course they don't care about that. They're like, I just want my mom back, okay?
Yeah.
And they wasn't telling him what they were trying to do with this. So they were just like, no, give it to me. And he was like, oh no, I'm gonna keep it. And then that's
the
when
money.
Yeah, and the money. And then that's when she went out, and then she went and got her wasp outfit, and then she started fighting everybody, beat up everybody, bam bam, took everybody down. After that, that's when Ghost came.
Ghost is a pretty cool character, I must say.
Yes. Ghost was basically like, she got her powers of like going, the thing with Ghost, how she like is like always like phasing in and out of stuff, is because she was in the little quantum machine thing they made way back when. Yep. Hank and everything, and her father
worked with Hank.
Yeah, her father stole, I think,
Hank
the
said
thing from Hank.
Yeah.
And decided to use it for his own purposes. And then it was about to explode, and then when she was a little girl, she ran to it to help her dad because she didn't want to leave him there. And he was like, no. And then that's when she got affected. And now it's basically her cells are just disintegrating and then like rejoining together like over and over and over. So that's why she keeps like going in and out of stuff, and it's hurting her at the same time. Like she's just living her whole life in pain. And I guess the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they wanted to use her as a weapon, so they was doing like a whole bunch of tests and stuff, and gave her the suit that you guys saw with the 3 or 4
look like something out Call of Duty.
Whatever. Yeah. And she uses that to help control it, but it's just like she didn't want to do that, and so that's why she kind of like ran away and went rogue. And there's a man that helped her, and she's living with him.
Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne, the character he plays, I can't remember the name. His name, aka the Goliath, and he was working with Hank before, and the highest he got was like 21 feet, and it was part of a project under S.H.I.E.L.D., which is important.
For Antman.
And S.H.I.E.L.D. is discontinued for now.
Right.
And I'm thinking for now. But yeah, so he knows who Ghost is, and then Ghost tells her story, and they're trying to steal the energy that would be from the mom, that quantum energy, so she could basically heal herself and not die.
And get her cells to stop breaking down and then coming back together, so that way she could be whole and it won't hurt anymore.
And they told her that they told her that they was gonna, S.H.I.E.L.D. told her that it was gonna help her and stuff like that, but they actually weaponized her, and she was going around doing stealth missions and stuff like that, killing a whole bunch of people. It was lit. It reminded me of Winter Soldier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Basically a female version of that. And then once she found out that they lied, that's when she was like, I'm leaving. Like she was leaving from there because they're never gonna cure her, because she's always gonna be in pain.
Yeah.
And then she just left. So that's why she wants the lab itself, so that she can go ahead and take it back to her place, where she can go ahead and hook it up to her little machine that she had.
Yeah, Bill. His name is Bill. I had to look at my notes on the computer. His name is Bill Foster. That's what his name is, and basically he trying to help her and build like this little quantum, I guess.
So it's like a whole triangle of people that want it. So the people that created it want it to help their mom and wife.
Yep.
The bad people on the black market wanted to get the lab to sell it, and then Ghost wants it to help her stop phasing and everything. So it's just like the whole movie is just basically all three of them
it's big tag.
going tag, basically.
In the city of San Francisco.
Trying to get the whole thing back. And Ant-Man was supposed to destroy the suit after he got in trouble in Germany, and he ended up not destroying it. He lied to Hank and said that he did destroy, but he didn't. And it was a good thing he didn't, because they needed that suit to get the lab back from Ghost.
Because she stole it.
Yeah, because they didn't have a tracker inside the lab, but they could use the stuff from the Ant-Man suit to track the lab. Yeah. So because she stole it, they had to do that. And the suit was underneath a trophy that said World's Best Grandma.
Because there wasn't no best dad, and that was his daughter's gift for him for her birthday, and she took a show and tell.
And so they had to go to school. And so during this, he's running away from the feds because he's supposed to be home. He's not supposed to be away. Yeah. They have his ankle bracelet on this big ant that they got there, and they can mind control them and stuff. And he's just sitting in the house in place of Ant-Man while Ant-Man is away from home. And so every time he's going places, he's running back. Like whenever they get like a hunch that he's not there, he gotta go home, hurry up, and put that ankle bracelet on and be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or else he's gonna go to jail for 20 years. Yep. He can't do that.
they finally Hank goes instead of Hope into the quantum realm, and then you can see like different realms, you know. And then he finally finds Janet, and Janet has like this. She has powers now because she's been in the quantum realm for so long, 30 years. And then while they're doing that, Ghost gets her hands on the building and makes it big, goes in there and tries to steal the power. Thank goodness that Hope and Scott was there. They beat up Ghost.
Right.
Then she comes out of it, Janet comes out and Hank come out, and then she heals like Ghost a little bit, and then they basically have to like.
Well, she healed Ghost from phasing and everything, because that was the whole point, that Ghost wanted the lab. She didn't want to hurt people.
Yeah, the quantum power.
Yeah, she didn't want to hurt people, but it was the fact that she had to in order to get what she wanted.
Yeah.
And since she spent 30 years in the quantum realm, she somehow evolved. Like she said, it was evolution. Like she could evolve and like just help people. So she went and like just touched her temples, and then that way she stopped phasing and she was okay again. And then we felt, you know, the credits come and everything like that, and then after the credits is the important part. This is what left us so
like hurt.
Okay,
damn. So since Janet powers aren't permanent to like help Ghost out, they have to go to the quantum realm and get more of that quantum energy.
Yeah. So they made it smaller so it could fit in the back of a van. So it was Ant-Man gonna go in there to make the dive to the quantum realm again with a little like thermos thing to trap the energy and then come back. And then there was Hope, Hank, which is Hope's father, and Janet. So it's basically all three of them outside and then Ant-Man inside. So Ant-Man was inside, got the stuff. He was like, all right, because at that point he's at subatomic level. He's like, all right, well, let's go. And then when he heard that the signal was lost, he was like, hello, okay, stop playing, hello. And then it just, the scene just shoots to them on the outside, and all you see is ash. And that is from Thanos. Snapping his fingers and wiping out half of the people, and it just happened to be those three all together that go away. And it wasn't like you heard any voices or anything. You didn't hear him say anything. It was just ash. When I tell you, everybody was like, no. Everybody was like, no.
Everybody in the theater was like, oh my God.
I was sitting there like, are you serious?
I was like,
and so now,
heartbreaking.
That was so heartbreaking. So now Hank gone. Add this to the people gone, okay? Hank gone. Janet gone. Hope gone. All three of them gone.
And Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man is stuck at subatomic level in the quantum realm with no way to get out. So he's basically in the same position as the mother was. I don't know if he's gonna come out of the quantum realm with some new powers, because the mother spent 30 years there. So I don't know if he's gonna get the same exact powers as she does.
But they said that the time there is not the same time
it's not the same. So it's just like, you know, he might develop something if he comes out. And then the credits, like, cause you know at the end of Infinity War, they said, you know, Thanos will come back with a stern like period there, like he's coming back for sure. Now, Ant-Man. It said Antman and the Wasp will come back. They had a period there, but then they added a question mark. So now nobody knows what's going on. And now it's just like, wow, is he gonna be stuck there now? Like, is he gonna be stuck there forever and nobody knows that he's there because they were the only three that knew? So he's just there, just floating in the quantum realm.
And then we waited till the end of the credits, and they gave us another little teaser. We was like, I nudged Jazz because Jazz was just on her phone. I nudged her, I was like, oh, just because we didn't know. We probably like, that's probably gonna be it. But we like, just to make sure.
Yeah, you always stay until it goes black.
Marvel movie, you always make sure, because they always give you those Easter eggs and those teasers. So in the end credits, they have like an ant, and they don't show you the ant. They just hear like drums playing at Scott's house. So you like.
So you think that somebody's there to like maybe help him or whatever.
But then you realize it's the ant.
And then it's just a big ant playing. And
then on the TV, it's like the emergency broadcasting thing on the TV, and it's just like saying it's a state of emergency and stuff like that, and the ant is just sitting there playing the drums, and we're just like,
oh, you know what? The ant probably didn't get wiped away because he's wiping away people.
Maybe.
The ant is not a person.
Right.
So that's probably why
we also had a theory like maybe Ant-Man might have been, if he was like at not a subatomic level, that he might have been erased, but since he was in the quantum realm,
he can't be touched.
Yeah.
So it's
I think Doctor Strange could go to the quantum realm too, right? I remember something like that. I think he could go there too. I think Doctor Strange could go there through magic as well.
I don't know, but all I know is that he's gonna be there for some time. until we figure out what's going on. But this is why I said, even in the last movie review, I was like, after watching Infinity War and seeing people just disappear, and since there's a whole universe out there and you don't know who else went away, not to miss any other Marvel movie, this is exactly why. Because at the end of the movie, they all gone. So you don't know who else is gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Until Captain Marvel comes out.
Yeah, Captain Marvel will come out next year.
It looks like Captain Marvel might be the one that saves everybody from the whole thing. So up until then, you better not miss no Marvel movie at all. You're gonna be probably lost.
You have to support the franchise, man. The franchise is litty. I loved Antman The Wasp. It's supposed to be like a more happy movie.
It was a happier movie until the end.
To the end, that's what I'm saying.
Until after the credits.
It was a pretty funny movie, happy movie. You know, you had Michael Pena, aka Lewis, and you had T.I., and you had all them.
I didn't even know T.I. was in there.
I forgot that T.I. was in there. I did, low key. So like they had their little thing, when they had their little funny thing, and they had this little moment where they had this truth serum, and basically like he injected them to tell them where they was at because Ant-Man called Lewis and just because he needs some help with some stuff, sketching or something like that, for the little meeting they were supposed to have for Ex-Con, the company, and that's how they find out where they were, and the police, like FBI was surrounded their whole little building after they made it subatomic, and that's how Ghost got it, and that's how the whole thing, and then the little Scott dude, the little armed drug dealer dude, had everybody, you know, had an inside plug to be able to tell the FBI, and they would just, and that's how we get the whole little tag situation through San Francisco.
Yeah.
They had little funny scenes where like Ant-Man grew big, and he was like riding the truck like a real truck, like it was a skateboard, and going there to San Francisco Bay, I guess. And like falling in there, falling asleep, and they had the scene where they had to save him and stuff like that. And him going big and small. It was really good. I love it. They had the little car chase scene, which was lit. But they was making the car smaller and stuff, and they threw that Hello Kitty, if y'all remember in the trailer.
Oh yeah, it was
Hello Kitty, yeah. So they had those little scenes like that.
Chase scenes were good and everything. It was way lighter than Infinity War. But just after the credits, that's when you leave like, dang on. But gotta see the other ones. Now I'm thinking every other Marvel movie I look at, somebody will disappear now.
Yeah.
Because when this happened, you didn't know that this was happening at the same time as Thanos. Like you didn't know.
So we do know a timetable. We had a 2 year timeline gap between Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah.
So like that's what was happening with him on that side. I want to know what happens to what's his name? Jesus Christ. I forgot his name.
Who?
Archer. The Archer? Hawkeye, there you go. Not the Archer, but like, you know what I mean.
I know what you meant, but you mean Hawkeye.
Yeah. You know why. Anyway, guys.
Because everybody be talking crap about him.
I know, that's
so you was just like, who is this? He said, who is he?
I forgot this. Anyway, guys, please comment below something you think.
I know it was all over the place. So that's what we're going to title it. We're going to be like another all over the place review.
Yes.
Of Ant-Man.
We're still new to this. We're not professional movie reviewers.
We are not. We just try to remember what like we saw. Like that's it. And so we may have got some stuff wrong, like some names wrong or whatever, but y'all get it. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Check it out. Anyway, comment below something you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
share.
Deuces.